Right, the victim says this happened during what was supposed to be a routine trip to Whole Foods, but the unthinkable happened. Horrified and enraged. Just no words. Disgusted. Dr. Sabine Lovell, a plastic surgeon here in Metro Atlanta, is still processing what happened to her during a trip to this Whole Foods on Peachtree Boulevard in Chamblee Saturday. I was going to pick up a couple things. I see this gentleman walking down the aisle who's pretending to be shopping, and he's holding a basket. And he looked kind of like a normal gentleman, like late 20s, early 30s, nothing like extra suspicious about him. She says she then reached for a bag of chips, but felt something on her back. So I bent over to grab the chips, and as I was doing that, I felt something like wet and warm on my back. And so I put my hand on the small of my back, and then I saw that it was like this gooey, white substance, and I turn around and I see this guy looking at me, and then he zips his pants up.
Yo, peace. You guys just watched that, right? Listen, this one has to be number one, not top three, number one. In the past, I have made multiple semen retention videos on my old channel. Bro, listen, even the stories back on that one were outrageous. I made a story of how a guy, he ran inside of LA Fitness. Mind you, he wasn't a member. He didn't have a membership to the LA Fitness, right? But somehow he made it in. For anybody that's been to LA Fitness, you have to walk past the front desk. The front desk has somebody that's going to ask you for your membership. So I don't know how he made it in the building, but he made his way into the females' locker room. Went into the shower with a woman. And, you understand what happened from there. Assaulted her. But this right here, what's wrong with you cornballs? What is wrong with you dudes, man? I'm telling you, semen retention gives you control over the mind. It gives you control over your body. So many men are driven by lust. Again, I'm not holier than thou. I grew up watching porn just like any man. But what the fuck? You guys have lost your cotton picking mind. And 100% for a fact, it was a black man, because in the article, she described the man as a black man. But when I first watched the video, before you read in the article, I knew it was a black man. Not to say a Caucasian couldn't do it, but I know it was a black man. And again, this happened in Atlanta, Georgia. For you females that want to come to Atlanta, this is what black men are doing down in the South. See, and I'm gonna keep saying this. Black men in the South are deprived of sex because African American women have a very, very specific type. Black men in the South, the majority of black men in the South are not having any sex, let alone having sex. These guys aren't even getting the opportunity to smell it. They can't even get a whiff of the coochie, bro. Black men in the South are deprived of sex. And it forces guys to move like this. When it comes to vagina, black men in the South, man, they simp. They would throw their money at it. They would pay bills for it. And if guys can't get it, man, they get weird. These guys do demonic things. These guys, listen, what? Deviant. Listen, that is a deviant behavior right there, bro. Now, the woman was a Caucasian woman, and he is bold. He is bold, but you know what? One thing about something like that, he knows for a fact he couldn't do it to a black woman. A black woman would have put her hands on him. A black woman would have called her boyfriend. A black woman would have called her father. A black woman would have called somebody to come and put. Matter of fact, she would have did it herself. These bone quishas, she would have did it herself. Don't let her have a carry license. She would have shot you, bro. Bone Quisha would have put her hands on that man himself, but he knew. Listen, if I do it to a white woman, I can get away. More than likely, he's gonna be caught. But in the moment, he knew that the white woman would be an easy target because all she's gonna do is just scream, yell, but she's not gonna physically assault him. Bone Quisha is going to physically assault him. But think about it, man. Again, think about how down bad, bro. This is down bad. What? What? Come on. I don't want to get too graphic. I don't want to get too into detail and give you guys visual images, or descriptive visual images. But let's be for real right now. We all have watched, those adult videos back in the day, bro. Listen, you, in order to release, it's not a quick thing. Like that's not something that just happens after just, what I'm saying, just one go at it. Like, nah, bro. So he again, that's just crazy. What? Guys are out here walking around releasing semen onto females? Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you, that's how you know you are down bad. All because the man seen some ass. Listen, in the article, the woman described how she just came from the gym, probably wearing the Gymshark uniform. You know what I'm saying? And she bent over for chips. Now again, this man, he had to already be at the climax. You know what I'm saying? He was already at the peak of the mountain, ready to jump off. So because the woman bent over, you seen some cheeks. Like, I'm trying to, what? Yo, brothers, you have to pray. I mean, whoever you pray to, I'm not the most religious guy, but if you are religious, listen, whether you serve Allah, you're a Buddhist, you're Christian, you're Muslim, bro, listen, pray to somebody. Ask for help. Ask for forgiveness. Ask for self-control. Ask for somebody to help you. Check yourself into a mental hospital. Get some therapy. Get your ass off of Pornhub. Get your ass off of XX videos. Listen, for you guys who need some self-control, let me give you guys a tip. If you have an iPhone or just any whatever device, go to your settings. You can put a block on certain websites. That way, let's say you want to go watch porn. It's 2 a.m. in the morning and you're ready to whip yourself off like Betty Crocker. Listen, go into the settings, put a block on the website. That way, when you catch yourself in a random moment, you feel like, yo, I got to do it. Listen, now the website has a block on it. Now it's asking you, are you sure you want to take the block off? Are you sure you want to continue going to this site? The same way how when you play a game or you delete a photo, they ask you, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this, man? Are you sure you want to go down that path? Listen, doing something like that is the result of being, well, first of all, lust controls you 100%. You are controlled by a lust demon, a Jezebel spirit. But 100%, you're guided by your penis. Like, listen, what kind of low IQ shit is that? Oh man, I truly feel bad for a woman because, well, or for that woman because I truly feel bad for that woman because what? You have to get released on? You know what I'm saying? That Shorty said, yo, she thought somebody spilled something on her. Here goes this guy pulling. Wow. I truly, honestly, I hope he gets caught. I hope he goes to jail. That is sick. That is twisted. That is demonic. You are a deviant man, bro. You are a sick, twisted fuck, and you need to be put under the jail, bro, because what? What? And I'm telling you, black men in the South, man, I'm trying to tell you people, if you move to the South as a black man, again, if you're coming from up north, you might have a better experience. If you're coming from the West Coast, you might have a better experience. Black men that are from the South, black men that are from the South, living in the South, those guys are deprived. Those guys, listen, 19% of hood ninjas in the black African American culture get 70, I think it's like 78% of black women pregnant. So the other 80% are guys who are deprived. Come on, son. Those, bro, that just goes to show how down bad most men are. And I'm like, yo, bro, again, pray for help. That is twisted, man. That is sick and twisted. And guys just need help. Like, I've never seen nothing like that. Again, bro, I've made semen retention content. I've seen the worst of the worst. I've seen the worst of the worst, bro. Listen, it was one situation back in Florida where the young guy, I guess he's seen a woman walking around Walmart, sundress with a fat ass. He pushed the woman to the ground and assaulted her. I told you about the guy in the LA Fitness, and again, I'm telling you, this happened in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, man. Black men in the South are not getting no sex. Black men in the South are not getting any sex. That's why black men in the South, man, listen, it's all about sex. First of all, it's nothing to do in the South. So all guys can worry about is sex. And when guys can't even get the one thing to do, the one thing of quote unquote fun for them to do, they can't even get that. Hey, it's just sad, man. Sad reality for most black men living in the South. But it is what it is, you know. Sad he has to do that. But again, semen retention, it gives you control over your mind. It gives you control over yourself, man. That's just twisted, man. That's just sick. Even diseases can be spread like that, man. So this guy, he's crazy. But I don't want to hold you guys up. I'm out. Peace.